Maveric helped me look at my relationships with other people in a new critical way, in a way that I hadn't, and it's really helped to open me up emotionally, but also just intellectually to understand better why I might act the way I do and how that may be harmful or helpful to other people in ways that I might not have initially realized. Different people get different things out of the program, but the thing we really hope that everyone gets out is that they can use this understanding of modifying masculinity to be a positive thing so that it can then in turn lead to better relationships with the people that they know.
Yeah, the Mavric project is something that I'm really passionate about, and it's been an initiative on campus to promote healthy masculinity, allyship, sexual assault prevention, and Mavric stands for Men's Allied Voices for a Respectful and Inclusive Community. Yeah, so I'm really excited to be a part of Mavric, and I'm actually on the steering committee for the next few years. And you know, in that leadership position, I've also had a leadership position on the volleyball team in trying to promote healthy masculinity behavior among our teammates. And so we've created this Maverick of the Month program or award that has incentivized guys to promote healthy masculinity behavior and really just try to be more respectful and more cognizant of how their words and actions affect those around them.
I think I've observed the benefits from it in the way I carry myself as a better man and how I interact with people. And it's been really cool to see how myself and others have grown with the program. I think it's pretty cool. It's a cool way to recognize somebody for being, it's more than just being nice, more than just being a good friend. It's about just being overall, just you're doing something right and making like people's lives better. So I think it was pretty cool to be recognized for that, to see that my teammates kind of saw me that way.
One key integral part of our volleyball program is becoming men, and I think we do that best through Mavric program, which is it's a club where we discuss issues regarding manhood in the present day society, and it's really helped me question certain things that I thought were normal or okay, and it helped me grow as a person.
The men's volleyball team over the last 4 years since I've been here has increasingly become involved in an organization on campus called Mavric, which is a group that creates a space where men can discuss the components of healthy masculinity. And I think for our team it's been huge. It's helped us just learn about a lot of these things that we were not aware of, and to give us some of the tools to have conversations on our own about these topics. And I think that the impact has been huge, not just on our team, but across the athletic department and across campus.
So one of the most important things, in my opinion, that we do here is we're part of this program called Mavric. We were one of the first teams to be a part of it here at Princeton. And it sets us apart from a lot of the teams, around the country and some of the other teams here from Princeton, that we put a big focus on things like healthy masculinity and being able to express that. And it's something that I value a lot. And something that Coach says a lot is that, people will ask him how the team's looking, and he says that, well, I won't know for about 10 to 20 years. Because that's what's really most important, that you learn these life lessons here, that you're able to go forward in the world and learn more things and be able to experience, being a strong individual and being able to stand up for yourself and what you believe in, and it's really important.
We take part in a variety of different programs. Mavric's probably the most evident, which teaches you healthy masculinity and it's really helped me look at, certain biases I have and how to be more aware of my surroundings.
So I think it's been great for us because part of what Coach Weissy preaches is that we not only grow and develop as players on the court, but also off the court, you develop as a man. And I think going into the workplace and going into whatever different professions we might get into, what we learned in Mavric is truly going to help us in life, because we know that we know how to comport ourselves when we're in different settings with people from all walks of, whether it's race, ethnicities, gender, sexuality.
One of the things that gets forgotten for college athletics is how much it's supposed to prepare you for when you leave. Being a senior, I'm very aware of that, and so I was thinking back on all the little things we do to prepare the players for moving on to the professional world in whatever area they may go into.
So a big part of what we do in terms of preparing guys for being able to continue on with their lives and be good men in business and wherever they want to do and wherever in their life is we're big on you have to have a professional voicemail, you have to have a professional email signature. On the road we travel, we're dressed, we're in ties. And so by the time you're kind of an upperclassman and you're starting to do interviews for big internships and jobs, you're really prepared to be able to handle those kind of experiences. And we have end of the year meetings with our coach too, and it's kind of treated like a professional relationship. We do a performance review and see where things are at, and we get feedback about how we're doing. And again, it's very similar to what we're going to do in whatever profession you do, whether it's more formal or not. And so that's another part that really prepares us, and it's a great part of the program that helps us.
The staff here, they care about volleyball and they care about making you better, but they also care about making you into a better person.
So I think it's great because Coach Weissy, what he's doing here is very special. He's trying to build men of the right character, of the right moral standing, and also build men and ready them for the professional world. And I think what he's doing here is truly special.
I think another big thing that's been cool with Mavric is that it's helped us grow our team around the team also, and just get to know a lot of great people on campus. And some of them, like Sean Maxim, who used to be the sort of director of Mavric, he's traveled with us on trips all over the country. And so it's been nice to have this other entry point of connection with faculty members at Princeton and administrators, and that's been a really cool part of this whole thing.
So the phrase "the team around the team" kind of means a lot to us because that's a lot of the administration and staff around the team that helps us pursue our volleyball goals. And so we'll take like administrators from the school will come with us on our trips and support us on our away games, as well as we have a lot of people that help set up equipment for us when we need them. I think my favorite team around the team member is Nikki because well, first of all, he's good friends with all the guys on the team and he kind of acts as a mentor to all of us, but also he just puts in a ton of work setting up a lot of the equipment for the home games, making sure the audio and the nets are all set up.
So we have this big thing around the program. It's called the team around the team. It's actually something that was picked up by a lot of administrators here, and they use it across the entire campus now. It's kind of cool. But it's pretty much that our team is more than just the coaches and the players. It's the other teams we're connected with. It's the administrators we're connected with, our faculty fellows. There's a lot of people on this campus who are really invested in this team and want to see us do well. And I'd say one of my favorite team around the team is Professor Cuff. He's an electrical engineering professor. He's one of our faculty fellows. And I really kind of hit it off with him being an engineer myself. And he took us when we went to the BYU trip on a tour around BYU's campus. He was an alumni there. And he's a Mormon and taught us about the Mormon faith, which is kind of a really cool experience, something that I wasn't able to talk to someone about before. And he gave us a whole tour and it was really neat. And it's also funny, like we were sitting, just having a meal together, and we ended up talking about like high-level encryption and these crazy things. These are the kind of conversations you have at Princeton, and it sounds kind of like intimidating or scary, but it's really cool. Again, the professors here are able to bring it down to a level that like you can understand and really engage with, and it's just amazing that you have these interesting people who want to be involved with our program and our team.
My favorite team around the team member is Craig Saxon. I do the stats for the women's game, and so I partner with him. He basically calls out what happens in the play, and I'm recording it. And it's been great because I've done this job for almost 4 years now, and I work with him every weekend in the fall, and it's great to sit next to him and pick his brain about volleyball.
The thing about the team around the team, it's about people, like the people that are doing the little things behind the door. We want to show them that we actually care about them. From everyone from Nikki to Johnny to Lou. We really value everything they contribute because they're also important members of our team around the team.
And my favorite member of that team around the team is Lou, our bus driver, who has become more than a bus driver. He's given us motivational speeches.
My favorite team around the team guy is got to be Lou. I mean, he does so much for us. He's with us on every road trip. He's with us at a lot of our home games even. He's a guy that just does a lot more than he needs to do.
One thing that's definitely emphasized by Coach Weissy is the team around the team, and it's something that in my recruiting decision I didn't really think about, and I'm glad that Princeton had this sort of team around the team environment where there's so many people in the student body, in the faculty, in the community that are connected to this team, and it's been really special for me to get to meet and connect and grow close with people from all levels of the administration as they support this team. And it just goes to show that this team is loved because of the number of people that care so much about us.
My favorite team around the team member is Anthony Archibald. So last year we traveled to Hawaii. We played in an outrigger tournament, and Anthony Archibald, our associate athletic director, traveled with us, and it was great because we really get to get that face to face with him and really get to know him like on an intimate level. And whenever I see Anthony around in meetings and stuff, I give him that look because he's our guy. You know, he really shows concern for us. He comes out to our games, brings his family to our games, and also Molly Marcoux is also another person that I feel like she's part of the team around the team because she really cares about us, and whenever she sees me, she asks questions about not only me but different members of the team. So yeah, I think it's really great that we have the support from our athletic director and associate athletic director, and I think that's very important for us developing that relationship moving forward. And also, me and Anthony in Hawaii, we partnered up and played a couple of name games. I don't know if you guys know what name game is, but if you don't know what name game is, you should go try to find it. So basically, me and Anthony, we went 3-0, undefeated. So basically, whenever I see him, I just look at him and we have that connection. We just think about name game because we're undefeated in it. So if anyone want to challenge me and Anthony, hit me up.